TV host for Your Hidden Love Story. I want you to keep your mindset on the higher vibrational mindset so you can keep living your life and going on this beautiful journey you got. I can't live here without you. We need all of you. You're all here. You have all a special reason, a special purpose, and nobody can do it just like you. This is Cynthia Toet, your TV host for Your Hidden Love Story. This is episode 2125. Before Mercury Retrograde hits, let's reflect on who you become in 2026. And the main reason why I go live is I do believe we have all been misled and misguided by our emotional self, that we're operating from fear, doubt, insecurity, not whole enough, not complete enough, feeling like we got to prove ourselves out into the world or to someone else, and that actually slows down your vibration. It puts a stop to it. My goal here is to flip that script to a higher vibration so that go-to vibration becomes one out of love, peace, harmony, passion, desire, excitement, joy, laughter, play, happiness. Come on, baby, let's get this show rolling and let's get your life a-going. Ooh. Yeah, I am Cynthia Toet, known as Miss Gypsy here on this channel, and your happiness coach, love and relationship coach. Tonight we are grounding ourselves before we move into this Mercury retrograde cycle beginning here in a few days. I want to talk about what it really means and what it doesn't mean. When Mercury appears, it will be moving backwards in the sky. It's called Mercury Retrograde. It's an optical illusion that represents a period of revision and re-evaluation. Mercury governs communication. It governs how we think. It governs how conversations. It governs conversation. It governs travel. It governs technology and contracts and agreements. So when Mercury goes retrograde, we often notice miscommunication, delays, technical glitches, old conversations resurfacing, people from the past reappearing, unfinished business knocking at the door. But here's the key to retrograde: is not a destruction, it is a correction. It is the universe saying, slow down, review, reevaluate, reconsider, realign. If something falls apart, it was already unstable. If someone resurfaces, there is unfinished clarity. If a conversation gets messy, it is showing you where communication still needs growth. Retrograde reveals what still needs refinement. Before we go further, I want to say something. I want you guys to type in the chat. Refine, not react. Here, I'll help you guys. I'll start the chat. Refine, not react, you guys. You type it in the chat. There we go. I'll help you out there. Because it is energy we are choosing as we move into this season. And that is why tonight is powerful. Because we are not the same person as you were at the start of 2026. Let's look at where we've already worked through in this year all alone. We have talked about emotions and body. We talked about how anger, fear, resentment, guilt, stress do not live in your thoughts. They live in your cells. They live in your body. And we were learning, part of that has been inspired by the teachings of Louise Hay. We explored how emotional patterns can manifest physically. We learned that holding on to resentment can weigh on the body, that chronic stress can exhaust the nervous system, that unspoken words can tighten your throat, that heartbreak can literally feel like pressure in the chest. And what did we start doing? We started becoming aware. We started asking, what emotion am I holding right now? Where is my body trying? What is my body trying to tell me? Where am I suppressing it instead of expressing it? That alone is massive growth, you guys. If you have become more aware of your emotions this year, type in the chat, more aware. Type it in, more aware, you guys. I'm helping you guys out. It's putting it in here for you. Because awareness is the first level to power. Then we talked about love. Not just romantic love. We explored self-love and human love, which is the romantic love, and divine love. We learned how self-love is not ego. It is self-respect. It is boundaries. It is choosing peace over proving a point. We talked about how human love can be conditional, but divine love is steady, it is alignment, it is truth, it is not desperate, it is not chaotic. And some of you stop confusing intensity with intimacy. If you have raised your standards this year in love alone, type in the chat, standards up. What? Hold on, you guys. I'm putting it in the chat myself, you guys. I'm helping you. All right. Here. Standards up, you guys. Because self-love raises the standard automatically. That's why. This is growth. Then we stepped into the energy of 2026. The year of the horse. In Chinese astrology, the horse represents momentum, independence, movement, personal power. This aligns with the Chinese New Year traditions that cycle through the zodiac energies. The horse does not sit still. The horse moves. The horse runs towards freedom. And what have you been doing this year? Moving. Moving out of old mindsets. Moving away from emotional dependency. Moving towards self-awareness. Moving towards higher vibrational choices. This isn't small. This is it's big. It's big. We'll just put it that way. So when I say, look at what you have already become in 2026, I'm not exaggerating. You have learned to pause before reacting. That's big. Probably one of the biggest things. You have learned to question your triggers. You have learned that your emotions are signals. not dictators. You have learned that love doesn't not require self-abandonment. And now Mercury retrograde is arriving like a cosmic authority, not to punish you, but to ask you, are you applying what you have learned? If communication breaks down, will you react like the old you? Or will you respond like the evolved you? If someone from your past resurfaces, will you romanticize that memory? Or will you reevaluate the pattern? If technology glitches and plans shift, will you spiral or will you stay grounded? This is where we bring in the CEO concept. Being the CEO of your journey does not mean controlling everything. It means you take responsibility for your responses. A CEO reviews data. A CEO reviews performance. A CEO identifies weakness. And a CEO strengthens structure. So Mercury retrograde is your quarterly review. I think since we have 3 this year, so I want you to be honest with yourself. What is one thing you know you need to refine? Don't write the whole story, just one word in the chat. Is it communication? Is it your own personal boundaries? Is it patience? Is it self-talk? Is it being able to trust in yourself? Trusting in the universe? Just one word. Trust, self-talk, patience, boundary, communication. What is it? What's yours? What communication habit still needs refining? Do you need to over-explain? Do you need to shut down? Do you assume instead of asking? Do you avoid instead of addressing? What emotional pattern still needs upgrading? Do you take things personally? Do you internalize silence? Do you chase clarity from people who avoid it? This isn't about judgment, you guys. This is about awareness. Because awareness is power. And the beautiful thing is that you are not entering this retrograde as of January version of you, because you've already upgraded. Yeah, type that in the chat. You have upgraded. Just type upgraded. We have upgraded how we're thinking, how we're believing, how we're reacting, how we're responding. Type in upgraded. Because that is what you are, an upgraded version of you. You are entering with more in emotional intelligence, a more awareness of your body, a more clarity about love, more movement from this year of the horse, more strength in boundaries. So instead of fearing what might go wrong, you ask yourself, what can I refine? What can I clean up? What can I communicate better? What belief can I retire? Because retrograde does not take away any growth. It tests it with integration. And integration is where transformation becomes permanent. You guys, I wrote a book. It's called Flipping Your Emotional Story Around to Better. It is over there on Amazon as an e-copy and a hard copy. I have a little mini commercial. I'm going to send you over there right now so you can check it out. And so stick around because I will be right back. And it's commercial break time. And what's she going to talk about on her commercial? Yeah, what's she going to talk about? She's going to talk about, did you know that Cynthia Toet, she's an author. She wrote a book this year called Flipping Your Emotional Story Around to Better. Yes, that's the book that she wrote, and it is on Amazon. It is an ebook and a hard copy, whichever you prefer. Go over there right now and grab your copy right now to see what it's going to take to flip your emotional story around to better. Okay, back to the show now. And she's back. Woo, 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 woo. My shirt, it says love on it too. Just to let you guys know, we're following the love story. So tonight, before we step into the reflection session, I want you to acknowledge something. You have already changed. And when you recognize your growth, you stop fearing reflection. You welcome it in. That is a higher vibrational living. That's how to live in your high vibration. This is emotional maturity. That is being the CEO of your own journey. And on Thursday, we're going to open this up to the chat. I want to do more of a chat where we're talking, where I'm doing more communicating so you guys can bring questions in and answers. We're just doing an open flow on Thursday. So we can open this up where we're going to be talking about what is resurfacing. What are you noticing? What are you refining? And I probably will put in something in a post there trying let you guys know what different areas for you to look at that you can bring into the chat, okay? So, but for tonight, anchor this. Reflection before reaction. You are evolving. And this retrograde is not here to break you. It is here to polish what you are already building. And let me take this one step deeper. Polishing does not always feel comfortable. When something is polished, friction is involved. Yeah. Just like when you polish metal, it is rubbed. When metal is polished, it's rubbed. And when diamonds are polished, it's refined. When wood is polished, the rough edges become smoother. So if something feels irritating during this retrograde, if something feels like it keeps pressuring on the same area, ask yourself, is this breaking you? Or is this smoothing an edge you didn't even realize that was still sharp? Sometimes the universe highlights a tone in your voice, a habit of interrupting, a habit of shutting down, a habit of assimilating instead of asking, a habit of over-explaining, or a habit of people-pleasing. And it is not showing you that to shame you. It's not at all. It is showing you that because you are ready to refine it. This is what higher vibrational living really is. It is not floating above the problem. It's not pretending everything is love and light. It is noticing your pattern and choosing differently. That is the vibration. And vibration is a choice. Reaction is unconscious. Response is conscious. So during this retrograde, here is your power move. When something triggers you, instead of immediately expressing it, pause. Pause is so powerful. 5-second pause can change the whole flow. Ask, what is this revealing about yourself? Is it revealing insecurity? Fear of rejection? Fear of being unheard? Fear of losing control? Because when you identify the root, you stop fighting the surface. And that is growth. This is also where emotions and body come back in. Notice where you feel it. Does your chest tighten? Does your jaw clench? Do your shoulders rise? Does your stomach drop? Your body is part of the review process. Retrograde slows things down so you can actually feel what you normally would rush past, what you would normally rush right through. And if someone from the past surfaces, instead of asking, do they still love me? You ask, have I outgrown this version of love as the thunderstorm goes on outside? Because the way you used to love and how you love now is a new version, confirmation from the universe, from my dog, confirmation city. You have outgrown the old version of love because the old version wanted validation. And the evolved version wants alignment. And alignment does not chase, it chooses. The CEO energy. The CEO energy is not loud, it is steady. It's observant. It is a high level forward thinking. It reviews numbers, it adjusts structures, it improves systems. You are improving your internal system. That is what 2026 has been about already, right here on this channel. As you guys are coming in and watching it, this is what you're learning, how you've already upgraded, whether you realize it or not. I'm just bringing it to your realization. This is what 2026 has been about: momentum, awareness, love redefined, emotions understood, boundaries strengthened. Retrograde is simply your progress report. And if something feels uncomfortable, remember, polishing creates a shine. Hold on, you guys. All right, let's see. Where was I here? Before we close tonight, I want you to take one deep breath, because we did just cover a lot. We talked about Mercury retrograde not as something to fear, but something to refine you. We talked about retrograde is not destruction, but is revision. We reflected on the work that you've already done in 2026. Your emotional awareness, your body's awareness, your understanding of love, your momentum in this year of the horse, your growth in communication, your strengthening boundaries. You are not who you were at the start of the year, and that matters. Because you recognize your growth, you've stopped reacting from survival, and you started responding from awareness. That is higher vibrational living. That is emotional maturity. This is being the CEO of your own life journey. And your happiness, as your happiness, love, and relationship coach, that is the work. I am here to help you integrate, not just to feel inspired for 30 minutes, but to actually apply it. So as we step into this retrograde season, remember, pause before you react. Reflect before you respond. Refine before you repeat. Repeat, repent, repeat. Now, for those who are here live with me, we're about ready to move on over to the after show, revealing your hidden love story. This is where we go deeper. This is where we look at what is actually unfolding in your love life. This is where we apply tonight's message personally. If something resurfaces for you, if someone resurfaced for you, if communication feels unclear, if your heart feels confused, stay with me. We're going to go deeper. And for those watching the replay, make sure you watch the first 30 minutes of Revealing Your Hidden Love Story, because there is a really good timeless collective reading over there that you don't want to miss. There is a message in there just for you. Don't just skim it. Don't just grab a quote. Sit with it. Because reflection only works if you actually allow yourself to reflect. Thank you guys for showing up for yourself. Thank you for doing the inner work. Thank you for evolving. And I'll see you in the after show or back here on the next episode of Your Hidden Love Story, which I go live every Monday and Thursday nights at 9:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, right here on the Gypsy Medicine Woman channel. So, we'll see you then. Till next time. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I'll see you guys in just a bit. You're welcome. You're welcome. It's my pleasure, you guys. Let's see. Mm.